right? All right, we should be good to go. Well, as you can see, I'm back where I was at the beginning of the fucking last stream. Because my last stream ended with my power getting smited. I just gotta go catch up. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to go talk to everyone I talked to before, just in case. So I'm just doing that. Maybe this will give time to people to show up. Part of me almost just wants to play the game without fucking reading the voices, but then there goes the fucking... I think it's kind of funny that I struggle. I think it's funny that I struggle through that shit and die a little in the inside. As I can't voice many of the characters. Should be. Basically, it's like the next cutscene was long as fuck. Oh. We're gonna get there in like 5 minutes. There's like 30 minutes of reading last stream, right? To be a bit eepy, a little sleepy. Kinda trying to fix sleep schedule. When was it I streamed? Dude, what's with my sleep schedule? It's always fucking weird, dude. Boy, man. It was raining earlier, but I think it passed. I'm like hoping. I'm now traumatized by the rain and thunder while streaming. I hope it don't come back. Yep, it's quite a bit. I've never been too far off with the time estimate that I said, like 5 minutes to get back to where I was. Why is... like the phone version of Discord just gets worse and worse, dude. It really be cursed right now. I don't exactly remember what was the last line of dialogue, so once we get to like the basement area, I just kind of have to slow down. Like in that room. Burbs. When was I streamed last? It was Monday? And Tuesday I tried to fix my sleep schedule. Cause like I went to sleep practically immediately after my stream got shut down because like they were saying that the power was not gonna come back for like a long period of time. Then I ended up waking up in the middle of the night. Staying up. I'm always sleepy during stream though. Maybe it is. Maybe I did curse myself with naming myself low on mana. Actually, never mind. It does not appear to be 5 minutes in. It'll probably be more like 7 minutes in. We go a little bit faster if I do this, but... I say the bitrate unstable though. It looks fine, I think. I'll start reading here. Just in case. Fuck, what was this? This is the object in question, right?
That's correct. It was pulled up 3 days ago from the area where the liver arc sank, and we believe it to be an artifact.
It's probably roughly at the... Oh, no way, we had a flashback. I guess. It was like during this that it went out. I think it was literally right here. Thunder? Lightning? Would you like to stop? It could happen any minute now. Fuck,
Damn, sun going down already, huh? Well, this spot turns out to be a bust. We're probably gonna have to call it quits for today. We can only hope. Professor Russell is certain that this is the area where we should be looking. Yeah, and if he says it's here, it's here. Fortunately, as you know, Valeria Lake's about as deep as a lake can get. Depending on how small the thing we're looking for is, actually finding it can still be a real task and a half. It is likely to be small, though. Is it likely to be small, though? The orbital reading suggested we were dealing with quite a large object, I believe.
Oh, I wouldn't judge its size based off of those.
Professor.
Hey there, kiddo. Finished getting us a new estimated location?
Just about. It'd be real swell if you knocked it off with the kiddo, though. I'm not sure it's the most appropriate way to address a married woman, much less one who's already popped out a child.
Ha! Sorry, but old habits die hard, you know. Hard to make the switch when I've been calling you that since you were about knee-high.
Well, I'll let you off this time. Back to work. Can you ask your subordinates to stand down for the time being, Colonel?
Is this the spot, then? Were you able to calculate exactly where the object is?
Give or take an hour guess. Judging by by the readings, what we're trying to pull up isn't all that big either. Probably about 50 rel, maybe even less.
You serious? Thought we were dealing with a real monster, not something the size of an Antoine.
Still, if it does turn out to be an artifact, this could get problematic.
Unfortunately, the church isn't going to want to let us keep it. That's for sure. I can't fucking read. Anyway, I really can't stand them. No matter how hard you work to get your hands on something, the second it turns out to be an artifact, they swoop in like their goddess-given right to have it, ticks me off.
Easy there. We don't know for sure that this is even an artifact yet.
Regardless, I'll pass on the message to my subordinates right away. I'll leave the rest here to you, Gustav.
You got it. Let's see what we're dealing with, yeah?
We just gonna fish it out.
Okay, that's the spot. Go on ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Beginning the salvage operation.
That sound just fills me with dread.
The chain? Does the salvage crane sound like it's in poor condition to you?
Oh, that's not really what I meant. I just can't bring myself to like artifacts, you see. I can't explain how they have the power they do, but they have it. And it's not something we can ignore either. As a researcher, I can barely imagine anything more frustrating. Even when we can't help but be captivated by them, we're well aware that any attempt to solve their mysteries is pointless.
I see. When you put it that way, I can understand to a degree how you must feel. Half a year has passed since all the chaos came to an end, and on the surface we're back to normal. But even now, we still don't know what truly happened here, and what it signified.
Yeah. Not that I was here to see it all happen, of course.
The crane arms reach the bottom of the lake. I'm gonna attempt to grip the object.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
Swing and a miss. Moving 30 rag to the right.
There we go.
Yep, we got it. Want me to pull it up?
Please do.
The moment of truth, huh?
What is it? It's the thing we saw.
Here we go.
It's all glowy. What?
Oh my.
Anyway, that's what happened on their fishing trip.
I see. Still looking at it.
Correct. There were orbital readings coming from the artifact when we found it, but not anymore. And I'm sure I don't need to spell out the significance of that, do I?
No, it's plain as day why you decided to stay and wait for me now. If an artifact has lost its power, it's exempt from the traditional agreements governing them, and doesn't need to be given to the church, that it?
You already understand me so well. We can cut right to the chase then.
The orbital readings disappeared just before we handed the artifact over the cathedral, as it so happens. It's currently being looked after here, but the formal procedures to transfer ownership have yet to be completed, making its legal order unclear. So in your expert opinion, what should be done here?
This is a tricky one. I'm assuming Liberal wants to assert ownership of it in this scenario, right?
If anything, it's the professor here who wants to do that. I'm merely here accompanying her as a representative of the Royal Army.
The only reason it's not lying at the bottom of a Valeria lake right now is because the ZCF salvage efforts. I'd say we have every right to keep it, personally.
From what I've heard, it's completely impossible to analyze an artifact that's no longer active. I don't see how it'd be of any use to your research as things stand now. But you're sure you want it that badly?
Oh, absolutely. We're talking about an object found at the site of where a massive flying city used to be. I might not have seen it happen, but it sounds like everything we thought we knew about the world was more or less proven wrong. You know, by the truth that you people in the church have kept hidden for the past, I don't know, 1,000 years. As for that Ouroboros group, they don't make much more sense than you guys. The more I hear about their advances in technology, the less I can work out how it's even possible. I don't know what the truth is or what's really happening here in this land, but I can't stand by and feign disinterest in knowing the answers anymore, and I'm far from alone. So long as there's the slightest chance that artifact can shed light on all that what I want to know, I want it.
I think you made your point, Professor. It's not as though interrogating him will achieve anything.
True enough. Well, you heard what I gotta say. It's now up to you to tell us what you're going to do. Will you hand over the lump of metal, or won't you?
Well,
That brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil.
Yeah, it's you, whoever you are.
Who is she?
no way.
It crawled through the fields, ran through the hills, and spread disaster in the skies above. An excerpt from the Book of Ezra, verse 2, Disaster Unleashed. I apologize for the delay in coming, Father Graham. My name is Rias Argent, and I am a squire of the Grausritter. I look forward to working under you. I didn't think we'd end up having more company. Wait a second. Is something the matter? So that's how they think they can get me, is it? But they can't just bribe me so easily. I'm better than that. Maybe I underestimated the Grausritter. They think they can break my will to fight by sending a girl like you my way, do they? But I'm not going down so easily because I got a secret weapon of my own. Behold, the most powerful force in the universe!
Isn't that?
That's Tita, isn't it?
How cute. Isn't she? Isn't she? I bet you just want to jump into this photo and squeeze her like a stuffed toy right now, don't you? I should have known a cutie patootie like you would be able to appreciate the same qualities in others. Anyway, that's why no matter how freaking adorable you may happen to be, you can't take me down because I've got a natural immunity. I beg your pardon, but I'm afraid I'm not following. You keep saying that someone is cute, but are you referring to me? Who else would I be talking about? You got an aura of maturity about you, and yet your features still have that irresistible trace of innocence to them. And then they throw you into a sister's habit to compliment it all like a little cherry on top. That's the most flattering habit I've ever seen. If I can't fucking read. If I didn't have my protective field, I'd be in real danger here. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm just saying. Might I inquire you as to the identities of the people with you, Father Graham?
Sure. The lady's Professor Erica Russell of ZCF, while the gentleman is Lieutenant Colonel Sid of the Royal Army. Seriously, though, Father Graham, really?
So you're the people who initially discovered the artifact, then? Thank you for your cooperation in our work. We'll take over looking after it from here on out. That will be all. Wait a sec.
Wait.
Hold on a minute. We hadn't finished deciding what to do with it yet.
Perhaps not, but my intention was to save you the time and effort required to do so by making the correct judgment myself. Whether it has lost its power or not, that is no ordinary artifact. It is potentially related to one of the Septarions. I'm surprised that you even humored the option of letting an outsider take custody of it.
I mean...
Well, you sure know how to pick a fight. Go on then. What legal basis do you have for taking it from us? The agreements of the church quite clearly say that the artifacts that have lost their power are exempt from the usual rules. I have no legal basis, but you have no more of one for keeping it. If we are following the agreements to the letter, no one is allowed to assert ownership of inactive artifacts. It belongs to neither you nor me. It is simply an abandoned object with no owner whatsoever. What? So all you got is, I don't need a reason, it's mine, and that's final. To put it bluntly, yes. Huh. Well, if that's how you want to play it, what's your take on this, Kevin Graham? Well, by all means.
Me? I thought I'd been kicked out of this conversation. But, well, I can say I don't want to take it back to Arteria with us. But after all the help Liberal's given us, I'd feel kind of bad to snatching it from them without even giving them a valid reason.
Both arguments have a degree of merit, but neither is clearly more correct. I'm not quite sure how you'll solve this one.
Do you know that you're smack dab in the middle of this too, right? Whoa.
My,
What is it?
why do you both look so surprised?
What do you mean, why?
Did you two not hear that? Hear what? Wait, oh.
Well, I guess we're taking it back.
Cube! Cube! It's a cube.
Wow.
Oh, no way! The thing wasn't giving off any herbal readings at all anymore. Zero, zip! Why is it suddenly active again? I believe that settles our dispute.
Sure does. So the real artifact was inside, huh? I've never seen one quite like it. Looks like a box of some kind, or a cube, maybe.
Cube! I'm so conflicted. Kevin is so cool, but I'm also like, fuck the church! Church is always fucking evil in RPGs. Oh!
I'd like to thank you two for your cooperation in recovery of this artifact. In accordance with the pacts of the church, I, Kevin Graham, will be assuming custody of it from here on out. You and all who aided you have the Septian Church's deepest appreciation.
But back at the church. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Phew, I thought we were never gonna escape. Erica sure doesn't know when to quit.
That's a kind way of putting it.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing right at the end, though. Just as I thought she'd maxed out her crazy talk to spew, she goes and shouts,
Well, if you're going to be taking that, then I'll be taking her.
I thought Annalise was a one-of-a-kind cuteness freak, but she might actually have some stiff competition.
Annalise?
Oh, sorry. She's a girl I met while I was here last time. She's a bracer, about your age, I think.
Oh.
Rias.
Yes?
You're not mad at me, are you? For not keeping in touch with you?
Father Graham,
Yes?
5 years is a long time. It says you have changed and progressed in rank significantly during those years, so have I. The Rias Argent standing before you is a squire of the Grouse Ritter, not the girl you once knew. I'm here to serve and to protect you, nothing more.
Come on, Rias.
You need not concern yourself with how I feel. If you don't treat me as a subordinate, then there is little reason for me to be here serving you.
Alright, go home then. I didn't want a fucking squire in the first place.
And with that talk out of the way, we need to board the last international liner out of Gransel, don't we? We should start making our way to the landing port. Yeah, I'm sure things will work out fine and we'll leave.
Wait a sec.
And then her fucking stomach growled.
Was that your...
It was a figment of your imagination.
Huh?
You seem to be tired, Father Graham. I see no other explanation as to why you're hearing sounds that clearly don't exist in reality. You're real is not real. I think you ought to try and have some rest when we reach the airship.
You're hungry.
As I was saying, I think you ought to try and have some rest.
Don't even try and tell me that one was my imagination. Man, for a second I thought you changed, but you haven't, not one bit.
Wait a moment, let me do something that's gonna mute the audio. I really hate that it does that. I really, really fucking do. Alright. Okay.
You're still the same perpetually hungry Rias I remember.
This is just a simple psychological phenomenon. My lack of control is proof that I still have plenty of training ahead of me. I can only apologize for my own inability.
Since when did not being able to turn off your stomach become something you have to apologize for? Besides, I wouldn't have it any other way. You're forever gonna be the girl who was always getting caught sneaking into the kitchen and trying to stuff her face to me.
I'll be going on ahead.
Hey, wait a second.
You're in my way, please move.
Sorry, okay? I didn't mean to push my luck. I just got carried away thinking of old times, that's all.
You have no reason to apologize. Nor do I see any point in you doing so, because there are a few things in this world that carry less weight than one of your apologies.
Damn, finally biting back, huh? Well, I've only got a 50-50 chance of you listening to me. Can you knock it off with the Father Graham, or even Father for that matter?
For what reason?
I don't know if you're doing it because you feel like you have to, or because you want to act all distant. But there's no way I can get used to it, like, ever. It weirds me out. So please, call me Kevin, same as you always did.
What if I refuse?
Then I'll beg you until you change your mind. I'll get down on my knees if I have to.
You certainly would.
Well, you know what they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I know it's been a while since, but I'm way too set on my ways now.
The one left me.
Sorry, didn't quite catch that.
It was nothing. Still, I feel like I'm getting worse at the voice as time goes on, but oh well. Still, I can't very well refuse an order from my superiors, so...
Oh, you're not playing that game. It's not an order. It's a favor. Very important distinction.
One moment. Let me put on the hair dye. There we go. Should be good. You're so selfish, Kevin. Can't fucking read. Oh, I say it so weird.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
But just so we're clear, even if I've changed how I address you, the fact that I'm your subordinate hasn't changed in the slightest. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I know. We can talk like we used to, but there's no way to turn back the clock to the way things used to be. Oh, and one more thing. We still got some time until the last airship leaves, so how about we head over to the department store in the East Block? We can grab you something you can eat.
I like the sound of that. I propose buying all the bread they have left.
I didn't know that you were that hungry.
Are they forcing me there? Fuck! These cutscenes do last forever.
I thought you were joking when you said you were going to buy everything they had left. The girl behind the counter looked like she thought you were a freak of nature.
This is just another example of Iodio's divine providence. It's better that they're bought by someone who intends to consume them than to have the poor things be thrown away.
Yeah, you're a real bleeding heart. But that much? I hope you're not spending your entire salary on food.
I have you know that you have nothing to worry about. There are few people in this world who know how to make better use of sales and special offers than I.
Well, whatever makes you happy. It's not my business how you blow your mirror at the end of the day. Still, while I'll give you that, my getup is right up the top of the suspicious charts. Pretty sure anyone would be confused if a woman in a sister's habit came wandering into their shop after dark to buy out their leftovers.
Oh, stop your grumbling. When it's almost time for us to leave, we should make our way over to the landing port. I'm not sure how much longer my stomach can wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Is something...
We saw someone. Sorry, that stomach of yours is gonna have to wait a little longer.
Unforgivable. I don't know who this fiend is, but as long as I don't kill them, I can go as far as I like, right?
I sympathize, but you, might want to calm down a little. Still, whoever they are, they're not very good at telling people.
Quite. I doubt they have much experience. They do seem to have undergone some degree of training, however.
Yeah. Oh well. Sad to say, but we're going to have to skip today's last airship out of here.
You know a good place to strike?
Oh, I do. I know the perfect place.
We're going to the dock. Wow, we're really not skipping. Wait, is it that guy? This is the guy who was like the mayor's subordinate? Turned into... Yep. Yep, it's him.
Oh, where did they go? I saw them enter this area, I'm sure of it.
It was you, huh?
What? I don't remember. Did I actually do the thing where like I beat him? That in the second game? I can't remember. I don't think I did.
How?
I think I just gave up on that, right? Like there, you could either like beat him or like lose the fight or time out the fight. But if you beat him, you got like an extra bonus thing. And I think I gave up.
How did you discover me? My stealth abilities are the height of perfection.
You're just like I remember you, still way too sure of yourself.
Who might he be?
Well, he's technically part of Ouroboros. He's about as low-ranking a member as he can get, though.
Ah, I see. He does look the part.
How dare you! I'll have you know I'm very much on the up. And as for you, what do you mean he does look the part?
You couldn't look more like a nobody if you tried. You're the kind of person who constantly throws himself into things too big to handle and ends up sabotaging himself without anyone lifting a finger. And you refuse to learn from any of your failures, too.
What?
You haven't lost your touch. I'm impressed how accurately you were able to judge his character after talking to him for like a second.
I didn't even need to talk to him. He oozes irrelevance from his every pore. God damn.
You! Cocky, aren't you? Well, let's see how long that cockiness lasts.
Bah.
She's got a sword.
A Templar sword. So that's what you picked, huh?
Just like you chose a bow gun as your weapon of choice, I chose a Templar sword for mine. That's all there is to it.
Gotcha.
Impossible! What did you just do? I don't even know how I got hit.
It's a weapon by the Grausritter called a Templar sword. The blade's made up of multiple pieces held together by wires that let the user extend it at will.
Oh, she got the fucking, she got the sword. I don't remember what it's called. Is it the sword of the creator? It's the sword from, Fire Emblem Three Houses. And she's got the weapon that, like, Powered CL uses and Type Lumina.
Anyway, it's time those lips started flapping. What's a wanted criminal like you doing here in Granson? How much of our business do you know? Why should I have to answer your...
I don't know when to give up. Start talking now.
For your information, she's not in a good mood. And, you don't want to make her any madder.
It looks like I've got only one option. I'm so sorry, forgive me! I'm only here because I crash landed. I didn't even want to come here. And after I did, I happened to see you two, so I decided to follow you, I swear! Maybe I misjudged him. There might be more to him than meets the eye, in a sense.
That's a nice way of putting it. So, go on. Keep talking. You said you crash landed here. That means there's an Ouroboros airship somewhere near here that you came on, right?
No, there isn't. I did crash land, but it wasn't on board an airship. It was on board this!
What the?
He has an archaism. That not so irrelevant now, am I? Show them what you can do, Giapachi. Mow them down!
Fuck! Alright, well, here we are. Well, you don't got any particular weaknesses, so...
Let's end this.
Wow, that didn't do as much as I was hoping.
Charge complete. Get out. What the?
Well, that didn't do as much as... Yeah, I didn't do much. Nothing else more to say about that. She only got single targeted things? Alright. Music do be going. Oh shit.
Hey. Get him.
Oh, you pushed her out of the way. Oh fuck, he's frozen. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, should probably heal him.
Hey.
Just heal yourself.
Let's see what color your blood is.
I want to see what color your blood. He does have the fucking jobber voice.
Hehe, dumbass.
Hey. Why?
Oh, I forgot how
Hold in
this
my
worked.
hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield. Grand fear!
Oh, max guard? Alright. There's a Templar trying to kind of impede. Alright. Can't have both of them.
Nope.
Hold on a second. I'm so sorry. See, look at me. Please, can't we all just get along? Come on, let's shake on it. Yeah.
This guy.
This is what you get. Just go away. Damn it.
This guy.
Leave, you little. Damn you. That's what you get. Jack. Wait, let's talk this over. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that decreases my alright, sure. I thought he beat his own ass for a second. Oh, wow! That decreases it a lot. Holy shit! I didn't do shit!
Hey. Learn your place, fool.
Oh, there's one down.
No way. Hey.
Just gotta keep hitting him. Holy blessing heals 50%.
Hey.
Yeah, he did a lot of nothing for quite a while. He just. Oh, can we attack normally now? Oh, he's far. It will be far. I don't know. You're like not weak to particularly anything. Yeah, that's the Fire Emblem sword, dude. It's just... It just is. Yeah, I should have moved more. Oh well. You missed, dumbass!
All right, what's next?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade her shit. She probably doesn't have much orbits. No! Curse you! Do you have any idea how much I had to go through to earn that? Was that his voice before? I feel like I changed it, but oh well.
You really are full of surprises, aren't you? I'm impressed, Rias. You should know how to get the best out of that thing.
Not at all. I've still got a lot to learn. Especially if I want to be half as good as my sister.
Huh. Still, I'm no different.
Kevin,
Anyway. I'd wager you're out of tricks now, so... You ready to give up and come quietly? If you don't try and cause any more trouble, I'll hand you over to the soldiers here and leave it at that.
You're planning to hand me over to the Royal Army?
That's your best option. If you really want us to take you back to Arteria instead, that's cool by me. But if you go with that one, I can't guarantee your safety. I'll leave that one to you.
Again? What was that?
This thing again. Starts glowing so randomly.
Maybe it's reacting to something. What is that thing? What are you planning on doing?
Nothing to you. Don't worry. Just shut up for a second. What is up with this thing?
Haha, so the time to begin is finally. I don't know what person is talking, so I can't give them a voice yet. Huh?
What?
When did you... Fuck, what? Wait, this looks like the same guy as last time, but I don't remember the... In fact, it might be one of the voices I'm using right now.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Kevin Graham.
I think it was that. No way, it might have not have been. I will go with it anyway.
Traverser of the pathless darkness, repenting of his transgressions with the sin of a stigma, forever on his back. Who the hell are you?
Kevin!
Thus my lord has... Okay, I can't read that. Come forth, offerings, come forth. I can't read that. Burn to the ashes of the ever-blazing flames. What happened? What did I?
This does not look pleasant.
Where am I? Hey, Rias! Rias, are you okay? What's going on?
Kevin! Where are we?
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay. How are you feeling? Any pain?
I feel sick.
You do?
My stomach's going to implode if it doesn't get any food soon. I'm starting on all that food we bought.
Sure. Wait, sure, I'd normally be just as down for food as you are, but come on! Is that really what you should be thinking about right now?
There's nothing in this world more important or fundamental than eating. But if we must change the subject... I remember Strange Man appearing, then that cube glowing white all of a sudden. Then...
Yeah, I don't remember any more than that either. Take a look around us.
It's a library. Is this at the bottom of Shinra Manor? Stone bookcases? Are we inside some kind of ruin? No, wait. What?
Space!
The Hermit's Garden. Cool. We're stuck here.
Yeah, so much for this being an easy assignment.
Prologue. Oh, I guess the first part earlier wasn't the prologue. I forgot how they do shit. Anyway, this is the prologue. Now we can save, right? Yep. Chapter 1. Somehow.
Are we gonna play as Kevin still?
The part of me that was half expecting we'd change characters. Even though it looks like Kevin is pretty much the main protagonist of this part. Of this game. Ignorant cults. The kin of Vegarna. The Cosmographica. Oh, here's the Azure fragments. Whoever manages this library must have some out-of-this-world connections to gather this many rare books from all over the place. Whoa, is this a copy of the Isthmian Tales? What's a banned book doing here? The guys over at the Congregation for the Sacraments would flip their lid if they saw this thing. And there aren't just old and rare books either. I found one that was published this year. No way. What's it called? It's called The Liberalian Cuisine, published by the Liberal News Service. That can't be real. What's that doing here mixed in with all the other stuff? You sure you aren't pulling my leg? You're good. Your guess is as good as mine. The photographs of food in it look delicious, however. Oh, I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works for the LNS, and she was one incredible photographer. But yeah. Oh yeah. Don't know how I forgot. Weren't you hungry? I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books here. I did save some for you, of course. It's like a little scrap. It's not even a full sandwich. There's a smidgen of it, yeah? How fast did you eat? Wait, we bought that poor store's entire bread supply and this is all that's left? They were perfectly baked too. The flour used was clearly of high quality, but bread like that can't be made without excellent water either. I think I like Liberal. Well, I can't deny the country's got some great grub to try all around. Let's get off the subject of food already. I know. There's something truly odd about this place. We should have a thorough look around. Yeah. Oh, come to think of it. We still got the cube! It's completely stopped glowing now. Might as well be inactive again. I doubt it was a coincidence that it started glowing just before we were sent here. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. Oh, God, I'm burping. Huh? Why? Protecting you is my duty as your squire. As such, I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that poses such a danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it. Wait a minute, Rias. Give it to me. Look. First, we still don't have any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it, up to this point, you're here with me anyway. So unless you plan to take it off me and run as far away from me as possible, who's holding it won't make a damn bit of difference. But still... Sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You won't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Alright then. But if we find out for sure that it really is dangerous, promise me you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. Alright, promise. Anyway, you up for some exploring? I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to try and find out. Fine by me. We're at a library. Sephiroth's Shinra HQ library. Or Shinra Manor, sorry. There are a number of rare, valuable books here. For some reason, a copy of Liberalian Cuisine also sits among them. Read the status. Damn, he posing. You never take off that jacket thingy, whatever you call that. Yeah, I don't see us having anything. No, she had shit. Oh no, she doesn't need orbs. I'm being dumb. She needs to just level up and get craft abilities. But so weird having like a level 90 character and being like, yeah, she doesn't have her shit. checking. Yeah, alright. My buttons. Huh? What's that?
Well, this is foreboding. Doesn't look to be a relic of the ancient Zamurian civilization, though.
I agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device. Simply a stone monument. Oh, there's something written near the bottom.
Ah, so there is. Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. Huh?
What is this supposed to mean?
I'm not sure. It could be a message, or maybe even... Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. Nope, can't find any hidden switches or the like anywhere. You were right. Really is just a stone monument.
Huh. Shall we try destroying it and see if anything happens then?
I get first hit. Wait, no way! Just because we've established it isn't any kind of device doesn't mean nothing bad will happen if we go smashing it to bits.
Don't worry, I was just joking.
So worried. Anyway, let's save extreme options like that until after we've explored all of our more reasonable ones. I say we should go and look around somewhere else.
Okay. Alright, where we go next? Okay, yeah, you could hand with this. I'm just worried about continuing the story accidentally. Oh!
As far as the eye can see.
Just where are we?
Beats me. Still wherever we are, it's big. Judging by how our voices don't echo anyway.
Yeah.
Space!
This is like when we were in the other things. Was he with us? When we were doing the tower shit? Can't recall.
Luke!
What's this?
I'm not sure. I'll take a closer look.
Lunar seal. Oh, okay.
Huh. Who dumped all this sapith on the ground? Oh, whatever. Don't think anyone will complain if we take it.
I'm not sure about that. Later on in the game, we're just gonna fucking get our ass beat by someone who's like, "You took my sapith!"
Don't tell me you're feeling disappointed it wasn't food.
You're incredible. I didn't know you knew how to read people's minds with your thaumaturgy. Was that part of your Dominion training?
Sure wasn't. All I needed was to know you.
Is it a table? Maybe you'll get food here.
Oh, this is nice. It's relaxing.
Except now I just remember this also kind of looks like the part in what's it called? FF7 Rebirth. You think we'll stand on the walls?
Looks like some kind of rest area or something. But why? What's it doing here?
Resting is important. I'd love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here.
Well, I'll give you that. It might be kind of nice. Although personally, my first thought was that I'd love to sit and fish here, if there were any fish to be fished.
Really? I didn't know you still liked fishing.
Sure, I can't say I've gotten any better at it, but a hobby's a hobby. I was surprised at how many fishing fanatics there are over in Liberal. There's a guild in Gransville that's really hardcore into it, And one girl I ran into would give most pros a run for their money.
Oh,
Something wrong?
it's nothing. Regardless, it's a shame that there are no fish in it. The water here is exceptionally clear. I think this should suffice as a water source for us, at least.
Yeah. Alright, let's go check somewhere else.
Yeah, the rest of the game is here. We're stuck here for all time.
Actually, should I check to see if there's like anything I can do here? Yeah, it does not appear.
There might have been a secret chest.
There was definitely not going to be a secret chest, you know. That's a scene change I just noticed. Yeah, I didn't pay attention last time I walked that way.
Twee. Does it have fruit? Can we eat? Is the whole game here?
What's a huge tree doing here? There's no sign of any others in the surrounding area either.
As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately.
Figures we wouldn't get that lucky.
You think we can eat the leaves?
Come to think of it, though, you were always an expert on plants and medicinal herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is.
I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent.
Huh.
Did you work something out?
Maybe, maybe not. We should try looking somewhere else now.
All right. Still, even if it doesn't bear fruit, it may have sweet sap inside like maple trees. I couldn't do the trunk a bit to see.
No, you cannot. Oh, I'm getting hungry.
No, nothing. All right. Hey, Blue Grovile. How's it going?
I think we explored. I think we gotta go back to the center.
All right, time to blow up the monument.
We've exhausted our options. Well, we've investigated the whole area now, but we didn't find anything that would give us any idea as to where we are.
Maybe not specifically. I think I may have an idea of what kind of place this is, though.
Really?
The place both within Liberal and not at the same time. Like a separate dimension of sorts.
Can you elaborate?
Oh, you see, during all the trouble with the Oriole,
Kevin explained about the altered spaces hidden in the... Okay, he was there. Tetracyclic towers intended to seal the Oriole away. Wow! So you think the place we're in may be similar?
can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There are a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately.
Oh, I understand what you mean. The Liberalian cuisine book we found earlier is one, right?
Exactly. We assumed this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away with the Oriole all those years ago. How did a book that was only published this year get in here?
I don't know, time loop shit? The world will end and reset.
All the other unusual books are from after the Great Collapse too, which means...
Someone else has been going in and out of here within the past year. Could it be that man in black we met at the port?
Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who'd want to read about Liberalian cuisine, though.
That's very true.
Either way, I think we can say for sure now that the situation we're in was planned out by someone. Possibly before that cube even came into our possession.
You really think so? but if that really is the case, what should we do now? There's the million mirror question. You don't have much to work with here. Just a big open area with no way out. Oh! This again. Ah! Ugh! Is it gonna shatter in our hands? That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap! Kevin took his battle ornament out of his pocket. He then noticed all the quartz in it were shattered. Oh, we gotta do this again! Of course, yeah. And then we're gonna get a new ornament. Or maybe it's not a new ornament, but we just gotta reset and stay the same level, but reset. Just JRPG things, you're right. Seeing this, Rias took out her own battle ornament. Mine is the same way. Even my spare quartz are ruined. Are we gonna recruit people who were in our party before and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I guess my ornament doesn't work. It's like, why? Why does it not work? I don't know who they showed in the tease as possibly being recruited again. I forgot their names, some of them. Charizard might be in the team again. They kind of showed Estelle, but Estelle is like far away. I don't know. Even my spare quartz are ruined. But what is going on here? What? You see, you not having an ornament somehow makes everything work. What happened? Did it just get fruit or some shit? What? Now you'd think that'd be the way out, but what if it was actually just a giant thing that destroyed us? What if we just walk into it and it vaporized us? You know, like what just happened? I don't know. I'd wager it was this cube's doing. Guess we can add altering this area to its list of quirks along with the wrecking our quartz. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it. At least now we got some new stuff to investigate that could lead us to the right direction. You go check all the places that have changed. All right. And then somehow we found. Oh, it's from the broken quartz. Okay, it's like somehow we found more stuff. You had like pretty good quartz though. Like your ornament was kind of kitted. I don't know if it only give you like 50 of each. I could understand if it were an artifact or an ornament, but how did a lump of stone start glowing like this? It's like magic. I mean, yes, true. Now, there's an apt enough description if I've ever heard of one. Only thing I could add to that is that the laws of the world as we know them don't seem to apply to it. Praise! I don't know what voice am I supposed to read that in. Huh? That was a voice, wasn't it? I'm gonna do that. Raise the cube before the monument. I'm gonna do it that voice then. Who's there? Who are you? Please! I sound like a cartoon character. What are you going to do? I don't think I've ever used that voice in this game, in like these two games. I don't know who to use it on. It's just... to hell with it. Not like we got any better options. Cube! Visitors from afar. This again. Oh fuck, this is different voice. This voice is different though. Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Huh?
Name your currency so that way we may transact within the system you know.
Wait a second. You're just gonna take my money? What do you mean by currency?
Maybe it's going to sell us things in exchange for Mira.
Oh, I getcha.
Understood. Then I shall grant you power in exchange for that currency. You can buy ornaments. This is a roguelike. Enjoy yourselves.
Fuck, it's a roguelike fucking RPG! No! Went downhill.
Yay. Feelsies. Chop. I mean, we could buy it. Sure. Oh, I don't have. Wait, I have no money. I just realized. I'm poor. I'm fucking poor. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that shit. Ah, fuck. I mashed too hard. I mashed too hard. Why does this give actual like roguelike elements? Vibes? It doesn't make sense. Maybe it's just this chapter. Evade.
Release, my brethren, and we shall grant you good fortune.
What do you think that was about?
How would I know? As hard as it is to say, we should be able to buy things from here and use Sepith to synthesize quartz here. Pretty useful if nothing else.
We do still have the Sepith that was left over when our quartz were shattered. Perhaps we should use those to synthesize some new ones.
Sounds like a plan to me. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need recovery arts if we ever find ourselves in a jam.
Yay. Alright, let's give you one of those. And one of these. Yeah, I didn't do shit. Damn, we're fucking early and shit. Yeah, sure, you get fire. And I don't know, you get this stuff. Oh, no. Time, Mirage. And it was time, I think, was one. Well, time to see if I have horrible memory. I do not. I'll keep it like that for now. Shouldn't be too hard. I didn't put it on normal because I didn't really want to fucking deal with difficult shit. How did the tweet change?
Only straights. Now this is something.
It really is. It's as if the petals of pure light are floating through the air around us. I welcome you, dear guest. I'll keep doing this one. I kind of want to do this one more.
Was that?
Did the tree just talk to us? In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use. Oh my god, it do be looking like this is turning into a roguelike. When my master's powers return, the variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you.
Man, someone told me a tree just chatted them up and offered to sell them ingredients. I tell them they had one too many drinks. Yes? Something up?
That great tree took root near a seven-colored spring, and there it granted blessings and joy. An excerpt from the book of Genesis, verse 7. The primal ground. Oh, hallowed Audios, thank you for the divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us. She's happy she has food.
Well, aren't you just tickle pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though.
I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis of everything.
That's not in any testament I've ever laid eyes on.
That said, let me give you this.
It's a recipe book. We're doing this shit again.
Hi, Mirage. How's it going?
Huh? Why are you giving this to me?
Because you're remarkably impious for a knight of the church. You should work on becoming more devout through cooking in her name. Even though there's probably no, like, ingredients in here. There's, like, no recipes in here.
That doesn't make any sense. Besides, can't you just do the cooking yourself?
But you always been better at it than me. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredients to be used by the best chef possible.
But still.
Please.
Just soft for my own good sometimes. Oh, fine. But you have to help me, deal? Also, the second I catch you snacking on something while we're making it, I'm done.
I know.
How do I open up the fucking book again? I'm pretty sure there was a button for it. Yeah, there it is. It only has one fucking recipe, dude. It only has one recipe, dude. It's a recipe book, but it's empty. So it's just a notebook. It's just a notebook is what you're saying. It's more of a recipe card, yeah. It's just an empty notebook and you're calling a recipe book. It already has one recipe in it, so they're like, ah, yes. You see, now it's exclusive to recipes. We can't use it for anything else. Last page just has math homework done on it. This is probably still nothing, yeah. All right, what is this part of the roguelike? Okay, I gotta go here.
The bottom of the water is glowing.
Last page is, do you like me?
The bottom of the water is glowing.
It's beautiful. Welcome, visitors from afar.
Again.
That sounded like it came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst in accordance with my master's wishes. I shall grant you vitality.
Glub, glub, glub. CP was her short word. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit, I said it. Oh, no. When my
radiance is restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought several battles, return to me.
Yep, this is a fucking roguelike. God damn it!
I've never had water that actually energized me like that before. How's this even possible?
I don't know, but I feel full of life as well. It looks like the water here only has that effect when it's shining, though.
Yeah. Well, with all the energy we've got now, I don't think there's much more we can get from here. We should check back later, and if we're ever if we're ever feeling tired,
And take a sip of water. Here, hydrate.
Right.
Oh boy.
The roguelike passage is open. Please tell me this isn't the game. You don't think that could be the exit, do you?
If anything, I'd say it's more like an entrance. A monument that sells us items, a tree that sells us ingredients, a spring that restores our vitality. I think we ended up in a roguelike JRPG. It's like everything is here is designed to help us prepare for something dangerous. Or am I reading into it?
No, I don't think you are. Oh, I guess it might not be randomized, so it might not be. It's not technically a roguelike, but you know. So what should we do? Should we try stepping on it?
I don't have any better ideas at this point. Although it might be better if you stayed behind me.
Glare, I guess. How do you vocalize a glare? Gee, isn't that how they do it in anime? Let me close one thing real quick. Open this shit over here. All right, there we go.
Never mind, ma'am. We'll go together. It's not like there's any guarantee you'll be safe here, actually.
Of course we will. But first, I should give you this. Charles Ritter notebook. Instead of a bracer guide, we got this. This is why we're not playing a this game. Because they gotta give us not the bracer guide. They gotta give us something else. I see.
Huh? What are you doing with this?
I was asked to give it to you by the Commander Sonnet. In her words, Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I'll bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Give him this so he's got no more excuses to slack off.
Bah, you figured it out, huh? Hold on. Are you close enough for her to ask you this kind of favor?
She was the one who taught me how to use my Templar sword. I respect her deeply.
No joke. I had no idea. That she kept that from me on purpose. Can't say I'm surprised, but known, I sure as hell wouldn't have let Rias.
Kevin?
Sorry, just spacing out. The next destination's that certain, but if you have anything else you'd want to do first, speak up now. There's no telling what's waiting for us after we step on it.
Understood. Alright, time for, you know what, hold up. Let's a shave real quick. Look at this. Oh, it's just like a bracer, but too much reading. Okay, how do I? Oh, there we go. Magic. Rias gave me this notebook and told me to record our findings in it so far. We were asked by a strange voice to raise a cube to a monument. After doing so, the monument, a tree, and a spring began talking and offering to aid us. After inspecting all of them, a barrier to the north vanished. How do we know it's north?
Check this out.
Looks like that really was an entrance of sorts. Space! There's a dungeon crawler. Fuck.
Still seem to be in the same bizarre enclosed space as before. We got quite a long road ahead of us, don't we?
We sure do. Kevin!
Monsters!
How did they just appear out of nowhere? Alright, you weak to anything? Is that Mirage? I can't tell. I think that's Ascension. Ow. Ow. Yeah, we're holding Mariah trigger. Yep, it's weak to Mirage. Yeah, I think we're good at just attack. Hit it! You missed. You know, fuck it. Just do the thing. Take too long
Oh,
otherwise.
pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
How can this be?
I know exactly what you mean. There are a whole lot of monster types in our world, but that's my first time seeing any like that. This is like being in a totally different realm.
And the monsters weren't even the strangest part.
Tell me about it. The elements against them weren't your usual affair either.
Exactly. The three elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during that battle, too. Not just the traditional four elements.
Very observant, rookie. Didn't think you'd notice to that extent. This points to yet another clue that we're a long ways from home. I mean, you'll find a boatload of monsters that are weak to fire in Zemuria, but you're not going to find any that are weak to Mirage.
They're weak to you, Mirage. They hate you. Hey, just because you beat us doesn't make us pitiful. Alright.
You know how it is.
Indeed, I do. Spiritually, the world in which we live in is relatively low plane of existence. To quote the testaments, our world and the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above known as miracles.
Quoting word for word, though, hey, I guess those are the basic principles. We just keep running into surprises, space, time, and Mirage, all here. Should be impossible.
What about those monsters themselves?
Honestly, they were less monsters and more fiends. Creatures that shouldn't even be allowed to exist in our world. Yet they somehow do without any problems here. And I doubt that those are the only ones.
Oh god, my nose. It's like a sneeze, but I know I'm not gonna sneeze from it. Oh god. Are we going to be alright in here?
Hopefully, they were tough, but not so tough we can't handle them if we were together. It's not like there's anything else for us to do back in that base area. Let's keep walking and see what we find, I say. It might be worth going back briefly to check our ordnance setups, though, seeing as we got more elements to account for now.
True. Oh, Kevin, let me give you this. Monster Guide, alright.
What's this for?
It's called a Monster Guide. It's designed to record data on monsters, their habits, their weaknesses, and the like. I think it would be wise for us to note anything and everything we come across here. Although I suppose Fiend Guide would be more appropriate here.
You're telling me. You sure I can't just store all this info up in the old noggin, though? I'm already putting enough stuff in the Grouse-Ritter notebook as it is. My hands are gonna go numb at this rate.
Complain way too much, Kevin. Here, Knight, do your job.
Yes, ma'am. No time like the present, I guess. Scribble, scribble. There, happy?
I don't... If this is more of a dungeon crawler than like the first two games, I'm not sure if I like that as much. I'll be honest. I don't like that as much as it is. I hope, like, the fact that it starts off immediately into a dungeon doesn't really. It looks like it's gonna be like mainly just this. Maybe I'm wrong.
Hey! Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
He just keeps calling him pitiful. I can't rotate the camera here either. Oh boy. They're like not weak to anything else. Should have done that on someone who didn't take damage already, but oh. Do it again. This one, I guess. How's mortal punishment on
Let's
here?
end this.
Decent.
Hey! Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Damn, she keeps roasting them. Information. Can we do this thing again? Do you know, it's true that Zin's name was once written as Zane, but another name change considered was Olivier's. The original suggestion was Oliver. This chest is glad that request never went through. Is Zin the character that was with... Oh, by the way, I finally remembered that's what his name was. Olivier! Zin the... No, wait, Zin is the other guy. Wait, is he? He's one of two people. He was either the guy with Olivier, or he's the guy who was like... I think he's probably the guy who was like a kung fu... Like he had the master and his like old buddy killed his master or some shit. I think this way leads to lit, so we'll go this way. What in the goddamn fuck am I looking at? Pseudo Rudo. Pseudo Rudo. Alright, it's a pseudo widow. I feel like this is this like where the name pseudo widow came from? Like for Pokemon? I don't. Weak to water and time. Time to clock up.
Not bad.
It's weak to water like Pseudo Widow. Maybe. Pseudo Widow weak to time? Pure bomb. I'm here because they ran out of jokes. What? They already ran. This is the second chest, dude. You can't run out of jokes already. What the fuck? We got into a new game and their second chest already out. The first one wasn't even a joke. It was a trivia.
Let's end this.
I don't think I could hit both. Alright, I'll just get one.
No way!
Let's end this.
How do you run out of jokes at the second chest? I gotta get used to holding right trigger.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you
It
rest
takes too
in
long
peace.
otherwise. Alright. Loot seems to be this way. Hold up, let's fight.
Let's end this. Not bad.
Alright, what does it say? A chest! A chest! My kingdom for a chest! I feel like I've read that in the last game. Even though it's been a minute. I feel like I've seen that one before. Oh boy. See how this goes. Well, can't go that way. That guy appeared out of nowhere.
No way!
Not bad.
Okay. Huh? What's this? It's really pretty. Looks kind of like the cube of Septium, but I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, maybe we should touch it and see what happens. Touch! Immediately irradiates us and destroys us. The ceiling stone. Does it seem harmful? Nope, seems safe to me. Wish I knew what it was though. The light coming off it's so warm. The kind of slow rhythmic glowing from it reminds me of a beating heart at play. It's kind of weird, but okay. What's that? There's our cube again. Visitor from afar, you who possess the cube. It's that voice from earlier. Just who are you? Where are you talking to us from? Raise that ceiling stone before the monument in the garden. Then the warrior and the imprisoned shall. I can barely work out what it's trying to say. All I could get is that we need to take this thing to the monument. I will unlock another power cube. Make use of it. You can buy more items. The cube's warp functionality is now available. To use it, click on the icon on the top right corner of the screen. Then select the location you wish to warp to. What the? Beware the malevolent one. Gather strength, or you too will be forever. Don't even ask. Feel like I'm in some kind of weird dream that just gets freakier by the minute. I don't sense anything bad coming from the voice, at least. More like it's trying to guide us forward. True, it does. You don't think the cube has a will of its own, and that it's the thing talking to us, do you? I doubt it. It kept talking about a cube as if it were a separate object. My hunch is that the source of the voice is someone else. And then there's that malevolent one, was bringing up too. I could see that being that man in black we saw when we were thrown in here, but it could very easily be someone else. All of this is starting to make my head hurt. Join the club. Well, let's try to take things one step at a time, okay? And on that note,
The best place to start is probably giving the cube's new power a shot.
You're serious?
Serious as it can be. There aren't many artifacts that have the power of teleportation, you know. And in the situation we're stuck in, we need to use everything we got at our disposal.
Alright. Be sure you're careful when using it.
I will. Hold on, why don't we take the cube why don't we take this chance to try using the cube? I want to see if it really does warp us.
Do we have to?
Not that. Not that.
Oh my god, it looks like this is the game! Oh no! If this is the game, it kind of ruins what was cool about the first two. Oh!
Alright, that actually worked. Now we got a quick way to get back here to safety if we run into danger.
It does sound useful. I still can't bring myself to put much trust in that cube, however.
Well, I'm not planning to lower my guard around the thing either. I'll keep using it with caution, so don't worry. Anyway, next up's this little guy.
That ceiling stone. That voice made it sound like something would be released from it if we hold it up to the monument. Any guesses?
No, but I know how to find out the answer real quick. I'll handle holding it up, but I want you to stand by prepared for a fight just in case. We got no idea what we're dealing with here.
Understood.
Open sesame!
Something happening.
Alright, time for the moment of truth.
All this reading is making me hungry.
What?
A girl?
What the fuck? We're just summoning people here?
Yeah, I don't like this. This is worse. This is worse. Anyway, we just summoned Tita somehow. Huh? What was that like? It's probably like the worst person that everyone doesn't want summoned is this voice. Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph? Huh? We're abducting people. I'm gonna get more water. I'll try to stream for like maybe an hour more. If I can, I'll keep the stream at 4 hours. But like, I think try for an hour more sounds good. Kevin! You are Kevin, aren't you? I'm not seeing things. What are you doing here?
Where do I even start? But yeah, it's the real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you've grown a little taller.
You noticed, Stevie? They didn't even change the bottle. They're fucking lazy as shit. I'm happy to see you again, too. What brings you back to Liberal? Is this girl a friend of yours? Wait. I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready because Agate was coming over. Then all of a sudden, everything went white. And then... Where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? Alright, I should pinch myself to check.
Yep, this is Tito everyone knows and loves, alright.
She's adorable. So you adopted me? Shit. Fun. I got kidnapped and now my dad, and probably, what's his fucking name? Agate? And, what's her fucking name? Mom? I don't really remember her name even though we introduced her. They're all probably panicking, wondering where the fuck I went. So that's what happened. This is all because of that artifact Mom put out of the lake. It's all her fault. God damn my mom.
Honestly, we can't even be sure right now. Especially as we assume that's the case. How did you end up here when you were all the way over in Zeiss? Makes no sense.
You're right! This is like some bullshit so that they can make the RPG into a fucking dungeon crawler. Fucking hate it. Sounds as though you two were fairly close to one another when you were sent here, but Gransel and Zeiss are really far apart. Based on your account, however, we were all surrounded by that light at roughly the same time. That's more than a coincidence in my eyes. Yeah, I think so too! Oh, whoops! I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name's Tina Russell. I'm an apprentice at Zeiss Central Factory. I'm Ria Sargent, a sister of the Septian Church. I've heard a lot about you from Kevin and your mother. Oh, you met my mom? I have. She showed me a photograph of you too. And now that I met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much. Was she doing that? Oh, Mom. She didn't say or do anything inappropriate to you, did she? She tends to lose character of herself when it comes to people as cute as you. Lose control? How? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty, but you've got this really unique aura about you. Unique?
You're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess doesn't make him more unique than Rias.
Oh, please. Anyway, what are the two of you planning on doing now? Are you going to keep looking for a way out of here?
That's the plan, yeah.
Fuck, they gave me Tina as a party member first. I don't want Tina. Fuck! Tina's like the fucking glass cannon, if I remember correctly. She didn't do shit in my party. I fucking benched her ass as soon as I could.
Not that we've made so much as a dent of progress on that front as so far. We barely started exploring when we found you.
Oh, I see. If you don't mind, then please let me help you look. I won't get in the way, I promise. Getting in the way wouldn't be the issue here.
That's a tough one. My gut tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest. Proving yourself to be made of sturdy stuff, but like I said before, this place is just one big, very dangerous mystery.
If that's true, then who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? God, she's using the same fucking logic Prius just did. God damn it! If I'm going to be in danger, I'd rather go with you and at least try to help out.
Fair point, I guess. You're every bit as spunky as Estelle, too, you know.
Can't be serious, Kevin.
Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looks. She went on Liber Arc and came back down in one piece. Plus, she survived Iodios knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be so quick to judge just because of her age.
But still. Please! I really want to help! Don't you just want this voice following you around? Don't you? Don't you just love it? Hearing it constantly? This fucking voice? I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't cause you any problems, really. Alright, if you're sure. You mean it? You seem to understand the consequences of your actions and what it means to worry others. And as long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. Still, please do be careful. Thank you! I will!
Yeah, seriously. If anything were to happen to you on my watch, sharing my death at Erica's hands would be a slow and painful one.
I swear I won't let that happen!
Deal. Alright, let's get back to work. Tita's equipment is set up. It's back to exploring we go.
Understood. Right! All right, let me take a quick restroom break, actually. Oh, wait, no, wrong thing. All right, here be desktop. And then mute my mic. All right, guys, be right back. I'll put the music on too. Restroom break, probably walk around, get another water, even though this one's still decently filled. Hello. It's very abrupt when I click back into the scene because I have to click out of the game. Yeah, I don't like the start. It kind of like the appeal of the first two games was like, you know, it was a JRPG. You could walk around, talk to people. It was a bracer guild sort of thing where like you would technically be given jobs to help people. It might just be the intro section, but even still, it doesn't like quite look that good. Shop, buy, weapons. Oh, we don't have much money. Does Kita already just have this stuff? Pressurized water. Hopefully that doesn't have like water element tied to it that makes it rough. It doesn't say anything about it. Like if something's not weak to water. What? Max got to watch a demo of Monster Hunter Wilds and seems to have had a come to God moment as a result. What? Oh yeah, we have a lunar seal. What the fuck does it do? Silver emblem. Okay. Strength, defense. Do I want to make her defense lower? Hell no. I don't know whose defense I would rather make lower. Anyway, she has new art. You smitten? I mean, he do kind of get hyped up for games in series that he likes. But I mean, sure. I don't know what they would have in Monster Hunter Wilds. Just seems to have more like. Did they show it like having less of a like separation of areas? Like you can just go to one place. I don't know. Seems like it was hinted at. Ah. So he says it's apparently as close to open world as you can get without actually being open world. What does that mean? I don't know. Where do we draw the line of open world and not open world?
Let's end this.
Oh, I forgot to check the orphans. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. Oh yeah, we're doing damage now. Parts? Oh no, she came with some. Well, when I think what you're thinking, open world just simply means that like you can go from anywhere to anywhere, and there still could be a loading zone, but I mean, I think that's more like, I guess it kind of became the definition of open world. When you, the thing that you described, I think of more as like a seamless world, a seamless open.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
But it still basically seems like it might have sections, which is like, I don't know, that seemed like the old games to me. Like if you, I guess the difference would be like, you can go from one biome to another, when before you kind of had to like either like fly there or go back to the central hub. Huh? Isn't this path blocked before?
Sure was. What's going on?
Is something wrong? From how he's describing it, picture all the Monster Hunter World areas were jammed into one, and you could walk around them freely. That's one biome in Wilds. Oh, so you're saying... Okay, so what you're... Wait, when you say one biome, does a biome include like multiple different like sections? Like there's the forest area, there's like a beach area, there's... Or when you say biome, do you say like there's just one big forest area, but it's the size of like all of Monster Hunter World together? I imagine it's like the former. Because it technically wouldn't be a biome anymore. It'd be more like just a section. Because when I think biome, I think of just like... I'm pretty sure that's how you define a biome. It'd just be the forest. The forest biome. The last time we passed by here, this path was blocked by some kind of barrier. But as you can see, it's nowhere to be seen now. Really? I wonder what could have caused that? Do we know if it comes out on PC immediately, or does it like... I know Monster Hunter World came out like on other shit first for a while. But companies seem to be doing that less and less. Full simultaneous release with cosplay. Ah, okay. Yeah. Gotta see if I can get the money. I'll probably be able to buy it. We'll see. Is it next year? It comes out? I don't think it's this year. It could be this year. It could be late this year. Yeah, 25. All right. Well, if we think about what's changed since when we last passed here now, maybe it was releasing Tita from that stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we haven't done anything else. Oh, I see. Still, that actually could be it. Huh? You think? Think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe that was more than a coincidence. This could be among one of the many rules that govern this place that we just haven't figured out yet. Rules? Huh. I think I get what you're trying to say. So in this case, we wouldn't have been able to advance any further if we hadn't released you from that stone. That's right. I can't be sure, but I do have a good feeling about it. And a good feeling is good enough for me right now. We still don't have a clue who's responsible for the situation we're in, but it all feels very deliberately set up. Ugh. Bring in more water. Which is all the reason we'll need to be careful, I suppose. Yeah, I think it is very likely that I end in like an hour more. And Max said the food porn was nutty this time around. Okay. It's the thing. It always looks at me. I can't get behind it. Can't get the advantage. Oh. What the fuck is that sign? You see that up there? What the hell is that? Is that like instant death? What the fuck? The overall key takeaway, or just to reduce it to a vibe, is that usually these trailers are a lot of smoke and mirrors and best case scenarios. What the fuck is that shit in the top? What's gonna happen to Tita? Bonus death? What the fuck? Do you just get like a death stat on it or some shit?
Hey! Goddess, my thanks to thee.
She requires 3. If she acquires 3, she's dead for the run. What the fuck? On the timeline, how does that work? Just adding D&D elements to the timeline? To the battle order? You just randomly die. No, I don't. I think you're just joking, but I don't actually know if that wasn't. Yeah, I know. Based on what it seemed like, it was like you would get a death status on your blows. So like if you hit something with the death bonus, it might have just instantly killed, which feels more roguelike than anything. I don't.
What's this?
For it to be a roguelike, does the path have to be randomized? A shining door with a moon on it. Welcome! Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. Whoa! I can hear a voice talking right into my mind!
God, I burped and it fucking... Alright, that made me choke somehow. It looks like this door's got a will of its own, like the tree, spring, and monument back in the garden. There'll come a day when I get used to all these funky talking objects, I'm sure.
I can only think of one person who might fit the door's description.
Alright, go through the door.
You think it means me? Most likely.
It's a pretty terrible riddle. It's sure not me or Rias. Hey, door, it's her you mean, right?
Indeed, she is the one I seek. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. The trial!
Maybe he wants to test her strength to see if you're worthy of something. And apparently, we can't even go inside to back you up in it.
That's ludicrous. I propose we disregard this door and move on. Wait! I'm going to go inside! But, Tita...
Hold on just a second. There's no way.
I feel like this might be another of the rules I was talking about earlier. And besides, we got so little to work with as we try to get out of here. We need all the clues and help we can get. It seems like it'll be too dangerous. I'll come right back out. I promise.
You don't know if the door leads to it's a two-way street. It could all of a sudden just like leave you out there.
This door could spawn into the sky. Well...
Alright, we're counting on you. Like you said, if it seems too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger than you need to.
To be careful. I will! It teleports her into Maiden Abyss. Ah, no! Tina! Get the fuck out! Moon Chamber. Pretty. Wow, this room's so pretty! I wonder how it's made up though. Fuck, I gotta fight a monster! Uh-oh. Or maybe it's just a nice guy, not a monster. Overcome the trial before you. Then I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Only the little girl could go into the door, and then we're gonna jump her ass. Oh, the things I was wanting are probably in too. Flash attacks, counter blows, etc., etc.
Satellite beam?
Beam! I didn't even read what their status was or anything. This might actually hit them and do nothing. I just saw a beam and I clicked on it. It did stuff.
Shit.
It. Oh. Okay. Thanks. I guess. Not particularly weak to anything, so. Oh! Oh! I thought it was every single time I hit them, they might do something, but okay. Just shoot him. Well, I didn't do as much as I was hoping. Do I have heal? I do have a heal. What if I make you all blind? Miss. No. Haha! She was literally on fire and it missed somehow.
Prepare to meet
Yeah,
your
fuck it.
doom.
I might heal her. Never mind. Go suck ass!
Prepare to meet your doom. Scary.
She did it! You have overcome the trial!
Thus I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing.
The fuck is this game? Why is it like this now? Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Damn, they're gonna snipe her ass? Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinate adjustment complete. Adjusting boosters. They're just gonna fucking... We just see Tita just get fucking shot. This is the afterlife. Welcome. Huh? What's that sound? What? Oh, it's their mom. It's their mom and dad. You hear a whip crack and suddenly all of her brain matters on the floor. It's just fucking, goddamn, this shit's dark. No, this is their parents. I don't know what voice to give her dad. Do I know you? What voice? What did I even do in that sound? What is that sound? Uh-oh.
We've really missed you, Tita.
She doesn't rule anything out. You're right. You're right. They could snipe her. You're right. It's not like we saw her. Her mom was doting, but her dad, who knows? Huh? Oh my! Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away. Is it just my eyes playing? I know it's her hair, but like her hair kind of looks like a beak on her face to me. Like it looks like she has a beak, like a bird beak. The mom. Anyway. Oh, Mom, Dad. Hey, that's our girl.
Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun.
I was scared stiff, just flying in all of a sudden like that, and walking up to me without saying a word, and having a sniper scope aim at me. You had goggles on, so I couldn't tell who you were. You could have told me you were planning on coming back. Mom? Are you okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita? Why are you so cute? Oh, Iodios, thank you for gracing our unworthy world with this miracle of a child. I'm never going to let you go again. Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How did I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back.
I can tell. I'd kind of like the chance to greet her too, though.
Oh, sure, knock yourself out. I suppose you do have a right, and all.
Hey, Tita! Looks like you've grown a bit while we were away.
I sure have! I missed you both so much! Everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again, come here. Mom, please!
Erica, I think I should have probably waited until you changed. That maintenance uniform is full of sensors, as you know.
Oh, yeah, slipped my mind. In that case, shall we take care of business first then? Where's this red-haired man I heard so much about? Are you talking about Agate? That's the one. I was so hoping I'd be able to meet him. Now, where is he? He's actually in bus at the moment. You're acting kind of weird all of a sudden. That is the most generic dude I've ever seen. Like they gave him a portrait, and he's like, "That's just the guy." Bah, talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if he were here, given that would indicate him being in close proximity to my angel again.
Well, it's okay.
You're like, wow, is this guy an anime protagonist or something? We can always go meet him over in Boast next month if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too. True enough. Word has it that a lot has been happening here since our absence. I'll bet we have a lot to thank him for. I'll have to go and give him a thank you for that he'll never forget. I'll have to go with you and introduce you to him then. His house is real nice too. It's pretty small, but it's all warm and cozy. You've been to his house? Gah! No, calm down, Erica. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright? Was I? Tell me the goggles were part of a random accessory set on a slab upon the random NPCs to try to spice things up, so I'd believe you? Ah. The mom we saw earlier. Technically, earlier today, but like last stream, but my power cut out. So we just saw that section again. Technically, I had to skip through it. Agate! You're going to pay dearly for corrupting my dear... Talking for a bit isn't helping. My darling daughter. Yeah, probably end it at like 3 hours.
Oh boy, it's this voice again. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Grandpa! Fuck, what was it? I literally just did.
Always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense! Don't you worry about that. What are those things, if I might ask? They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but...
They're called landing crafts, and they were developed by yours truly. Most of the places we go to don't have the space to land an airship or any kind of landing port, so you just land it in the middle of the street, and you use up the walk space for anyone who wants to walk down the street. All right. And there's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Which is where these two beauties come in. Anyway, long time no see, Albert. Small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already 6 arc under? Voice.
You really think a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me? You must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look and the cracks start to show. Just look at them. I thought they've even managed 5 minutes. Fat load of good they'll be for anything other than trying to show off to me. They won't be getting any real world use anytime soon.
Huh? Oh, how wrong you are. I didn't know that we came all the way from the border of the Calvert on these.
From Calvert?
Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give you that the craft's flight time is somewhat limited, but that's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 Selg. After modifying the orbital circuits, we were able to record an operation time of 382.2 seconds too. Damn, they got here in like, how many minutes? It's like 7 minutes? 6 minutes? That's 6 minutes?
120 Selg! 382.2 seconds!
Surprised! That stupid look on your face says it all. Not to worry, I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance.
Brilliant! Don't make me laugh! You're talking to a man who developed the Capel. These are child's play by comparison. I don't even need to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep.
Say that again, you stubborn old fart.
Grr.
Here they go again. Will you two please stop fighting, please? Oh, I read those files you sent me. Got some nerve showing your face to me after exposing my daughter to so much danger. You say nothing of letting vermin like that A-word near her.
You know, when you call his name A-word, like it just brings to my attention, like every single time I say his name, I'm like, I hope this doesn't like get like used out of context and someone like fucking splices an F in front of it or like something else, like, or some other shit.
Anyway. Oh, get over yourself! I'm getting lectured on looking after people from the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in a mirror before you go criticizing others, huh?
Why would they splice an F? It's already a slur. Damn, you're right. I guess you're right. It's apparently already a slur.
How about you look in a mirror before you go criticizing others, huh? You ugly ass bitch!
Dad! Can you stop them?
It'll be fine. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see one another again, I'm sure.
But we're taking up a lot of space in the middle of the town here. How are people going to get past us?
Yeah, that's a good point. We can't leave these two landing crafts out here forever. I guess we're just going to have to drag our quarreling father and daughter back home. Mind giving me a hand, Tita?
Sure thing.
Oh God, no! Please, Mirage, no! Don't use it like that! No! Isn't an agate like the fucking end of a shoelace? Or is it something else that's very similar? It's a very similar word. Wait.
There's nothing quite like home.
The type of gem you think. Is it a red one? Is it? Were they on the nose? Is it a red one?
Can I get some coffee, Dan?
1 coffee with plenty of milk and 3 sugars coming up.
Oh, let me help too.
It's a red mineral, apparently. All right, so it is.
I see you haven't mended your heathen ways. When are you going to grow up enough to understand that coffee is best taken black?
All right, I disagree. Aglet is the end of a shoelace. All right, yeah,
It's a very similar one.
And when are you going to understand that there's nothing worse than an old codger too set in his ways to appreciate another's taste?
Huh, I'm just telling it like it is. Adding milk alone completely ruins it. And then you go and plop 3 sugars in. You can't even call that coffee anymore. Oh, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be blasphemed?
How do you fucking say blasphemed? Blasphemed. I feel like, why is this so hard for me to
Blasphemed, so? Blasphemy. Blasphemy doesn't even sound right. Blasphemy sounds like the word,
but blasphemy, like, it took me a second to get blasphemed because, like, blasphemed. It took me a second to get even Anyway, I'm just telling it like it is. Everybody's too weak to handle it, so they cancel me. I'm being canceled. You know, say the E in it. Blasphemed. Alright.
Here's your order, Erica.
Don't let it get caught now! I'll have to settle this dispute another time.
Well, drink up. Time to drink up.
It's English, dude. I didn't make it. Fuck, whoever made English fucking sucks, dude. Sip.
Anyway, where are my souvenirs, Albert?
Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? You're the one who's been busy slacking off abroad.
Forget traveling abroad. You were the one who got to ride on the RCL with Captain Schwartz. You're telling me you had a chance like that and didn't get me a photograph of her handkerchief or even a button off her uniform?
Oh god. Sure.
Why do you want a button off her uniform?
Your mother's been a huge fan of her since the Captain Academy days. I swear if you have the time to think about such worthless nonsense, how about using it to look over an academic report or two? It's no wonder all your inventions are half-rate.
Did you just use the words useless nonsense in reference to Captain Schwartz? Did you dare to insult her?
Oh, nothing of the sort. I had plenty of chances to share a few cups of tea with her on board the RCL. She's a fine woman, if you ask me. She'll go far.
Oh, now you've done it. If you're not going to shut that insolent mouth of yours, I'm going to do that for you.
What's that? Is someone jealous?
Will you two please stop fighting the second you start a conversation?
Now they're dancing. That's not a fight, they're dancing.
Tito, what is it?
Oh, it's just I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. Makes it feel like Mom's really home, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, how would you like to do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight, so I'll need to grab a few things.
Huh? Really? That sounds great! Haven't tasted your cooking in ages.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it a lot more from here on. Neither of us are planning to head out for work again anytime soon, so I'll be taking over cooking duties for a while.
Oh! I'd love to go shopping with you then.
Ha ha ha! Great!
Now I'm hungry. Now I want food.
That day's dinner was a real feast, and for the first time in quite a while. Tina was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner,
The voice is giving the memory fragment, so you know.
He doesn't have the hat! What the fuck? She could do that? You can leave the rest to me now, Tita. You must be tired. Go to bed.
I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more than I usually do. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you?
Well, you got in pretty sharp, huh?
Oh, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now.
That sounds like a kid to me. Anyway, what in Ionio's name?
My eyes all itchy.
What part of your deaf brain thought you should start making this?
It's why we came back here to begin with. CCF is the only place around that will allow me to do this. That's what I believe anyway.
Maybe so, but still. Why would you make a nuclear weapon?
What are you guys arguing about?
Who makes nukes in this world?
Oh, are you still awake? It's past midnight, you know. You should go and get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see, please? I didn't get out of the bath that long ago. Going to catch a coat hanging around in here. Should probably be getting ready for bed.
It's a fucking nuke, isn't it? God damn, our mom made the nuclear. Our mom made nukes, bruh. She made the atom bomb.
Aw, but I wanted to see those blueprints. Whatever's on them looks really complicated. It's a normal engine on the right hand side, right? Looks like a compact one, too. Oh, I know. It's a new kind of airship. Come on, Mom. I really want to see. Oh, boy. Look at you getting all fired up. Just can't help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? That's not fair!
Is Appa and Erica destroyer of worlds? Oh no.
Alright, I've finished clearing up now. Shall we get to work?
Oh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you?
Sure, is it past her bedtime?
What?
Let's go, Tita.
Let me have a quick look, please! I can go to bed right after that! I can't work out why that converter's torque is so low, and it's bugging me!
It looks like her session's grown by monstrous proportions since we were in a way. Be as it may.
I'm having a fucking voice crack.
Be as it may be. It's still past your bedtime. I'm your father, and I'm still going through puberty, apparently.
Was half expecting him to carry her. Is that as far as you're taking her? It's just up the steps? That's not bad. That's just right there. She could just like fucking. Actually, she could just probably walk up the steps and then like get like some sort of like telescope or like sort of like binoculars and like, examine the thing.
Okay, let's start with this unit here.
Even at a glance, I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. We're best off starting by running a simulation on it with the Kappa before actually attempting to make the blasted thing.
See, blasted. They're making a fucking nuke.
Nothing comes to mind that would be strong enough to build the frame out of either. I say we should consider looking into a new one.
I wonder what they're talking about. It all sounds so exciting. And I get scooch closer without them noticing.
Tita,
Oh, I should have pushed my luck.
Probably better off like on the stairs, like I said.
seriously now, go to bed.
What?
If you're that curious, I can tell you tomorrow. But right now, you need sleep. How does that sound? Good enough?
But no, you won't. I know that won't happen. This shit always doesn't fucking happen. It's a promise, okay? Promise.
Yes, I promise.
And he's gone.
I'm not gonna let you forget what that you promised. Now go make it whatever it is without me.
I know, we won't. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I'll tell you tomorrow and that we won't make it without you. Anyway, good night, Tita.
Okay. Good night. Zed.
So weird how she says that in her sleep. She takes after her mother in every way.
This is a long fucking cutscene, dude.
That about wraps it up.
This is amazing. Ouroboros technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed.
It's a fine understatement. The technological level's far beyond that of ours. That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs. Too, the archaisms, the gospels, the glorious. I'm not entirely without ideas on how they have all of it, though. Well, the sudden questions anyway. I've already sent you the info I had on them before. The thing is,
Made it to the end part of this roguelike. Well, I mean, it's only the end parts apparently. I don't really like how they're doing this sort of game. It's like exposition dump. You go into a dungeon crawler, then exposition dump. I like the, like you go around town, you help people because you're a bracer and everything. This feels like kind of like a step down. I'm just saying. There's like no actual like open world part to it, so to speak. It never like, it was like not open world, but like You know, there's no like town area. So you just have endless space. And it looks generic. It's gonna look generic, I feel like. Hopefully maybe it's just the first chapter, but I just don't like how it's setting itself up to be. Because like first chapter of the other games was definitely more open. The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information you sent. We knew of them before that. You did? We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members exactly, but they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now through Jaegers and certain wealthy individuals. We can confirm as much beyond a shadow of a doubt, based on our travels. I forgot, I have to put more like, I'm a hero sort of voice.
That's why we came back here. We never imagined they'd be so bold as to try anything in the world, or we would have come back earlier. But they're not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this, or we need to do it as soon as possible.
Is that it? Nope. Okay, maybe they'll let me explore. I don't think they will. I really don't think they will. The issue with this is that I don't think I can save or anything during these VN parts. I have to wait till the game lets me play the game again. Could be right now. Could be right now.
I wasn't planning to sleep that long. Morning, Grandpa.
Morning, Tita.
Huh? Dad? Oh yeah, I forgot that you and Mom were back.
We sure are. Looks like you had a good night's sleep.
Yeah, sorry, I feel bad for forgetting all about it. Oh, hey! You said you'd tell me what you were up to today.
Yep, that's still the plan. You might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather, though.
Huh? Why?
They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to Central Factory first thing this morning, so they should be there as we speak.
Thanks, off I go then!
Without his goggles, he looks like every other male NPC too. Tita, you might want to have breakfast first.
Oops, forgot that too. Haven't washed my face or combed my hair either.
All right, take care of that first. Then let's get some food in you. I promise it'll be warm when you finish up.
Thanks, Dad. Alright, I'm off.
Take care. Don't go trying to run over to ZCF so fast you trip or something.
I won't. Hee so great to have them back home.
Now, is it just gonna skip to there, or am I gonna be able to walk?
Now it's off to the factory.
I'm not liking where this is going. Ah, fuck you, game!
Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch.
I think I gave him the same fucking voice.
Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning.
Nah, I'll do that, yeah. Giving that A button to work. I know, dude, like, goddamn.
You wouldn't happen to know where Mom and Grandpa are, would you? Dad said they came here early this morning.
Oh, they did. I know that very well indeed. Erica came charging in with a look on her face that signaled all hell was about to break loose. All the while, she was shouting, "We've got a new invention to make, so we need somewhere really, really big. Hop to it." She wouldn't take no for an answer either.
I'm so sorry about her. She causes you so much trouble every time she decides she wants to invent something new. At least she's better than Grandpa. Maybe. She doesn't scare the daylights out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" right before an unexpected explosion.
If only I could wipe that from my memory.
Fire in the hole! Something. It would have been so great. It would have been so great if it happened.
In any case, Your mother should be up in the operations room. I've got no idea what she's planning, but she says she had something she wanted to look into just using the cap. As for your grandfather, he's in the design room, in a very good mood. I can't believe the two of them are working together on something. This can't end. Please, gods, please don't let them break anything. My stomach hurts.
Are you getting so much stomach pain it's making you stop in place?
Don't let them break anything, like the atom. Whatever that means.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is the first time they have worked on the same thing together. Usually they're competing over who to make the best invention and joining forces on one. Grandpa's amazing on his own, but Tom's just as capable as an engineer too. Even if she is kind of scary when she gets into her work. But the two of them are actually going to put their heads together on something. I can't wait to see the result. I want to go see right away.
I hate this.
So, this is what we're up against. Looks like it's not even performing at 10% of its true capabilities either.
I don't even get to like take a rest. It's just like dialogue after dialogue, dude. Like,
These are some downright terrifying specs. Mom! Wait, how in the world? Isn't that the data on the powder matter? Meter?
imagine this is a program for AI robot girl. It's like,
We're going to call her 2B.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Hi there, Tita. You came at just the right time.
or I guess.
I'm here for it.
You seen this robot in person, right? Well, yeah, but why do you ask? What was it like in person? Tell me everything you know.
Are you sure she was in person? This was like, the fuck? I didn't have her in the team a lot of the time. This would go from I'm not really into it into your favorite game. But then I would have to, like, you know how much it would fucking kill me that I had to voice 2B myself? It'd be like, no, I'm ruining it. Like all these other characters, if I ruin them for someone, fuck, I don't give a shit. But the 2B, imagine her whispering sweet nothings into your ear. It's my own voice whispering sweet nothings into my ear. Falsetto. 2B's voice like fucking Tita, bro.
Well, it was really big, but other than that, I couldn't tell much just from looking at it.
I get you to voice her, so it's just Mirage falsetto.
All right. I suppose you wouldn't be able to. He's an awful lot taller than you, after all. Mom! What are you looking at Peter Mater's data for anyway? I thought you were here to work on some new invention.
Your falsetto has been getting fairly good with all those trans femme exercises. I see. I'm not sure if that makes me feel any better. I'm not sure if that makes Mirage whispering sweet nothings in my ear, acting as 2B. I wouldn't say it sounds womanly, but at least it's at least kind of decent for a kid monster. All right.
Wait, are you? Wait, you're not.
That we are. That we are.
Mirage whispering sweet nothings into my ear, posing as 2B. And why? Why is it actually working? It's doing things for me!
The two of us are ready to start work at any time.
All right, then. Then it's time to get right to work on our task, making an archaism capable of competing against our buddy Peter Mater. Let the Orbital Gear project begin.
Wait, this is a Xenogears prequel. Holy shit! We're making gears! What? Yeah, wait, hold on. I know those two words.
Why? Why do I feel like this? They're making a fucking mech of destruction? They're really gonna make mechs? We know when we make mechs, shit goes down. We're gonna have like a fucking show about us about how war is bad. Usually when I hear about something new being invented, I get all excited. Get so caught up in what's happening that I tune out from the world around me and focus on helping Grandpa. But today I just feel a little bit sad.
Get in the fucking robot, Tito!
This doesn't feel right. Renee.
Are we gonna have this memory until? Oh my god! Or is it gonna keep going until she gets teleported or some shit? Shouldn't she already know the stuff?
What are these wires here for, Erica? They look completely unnecessary to me!
This is the game. You see, I wouldn't have minded it in the aesthetic of like us going around town more, but like it being like generic world of like dungeon crawler that breaks into this, and they have to clearly make this space, right? They're making the space like it's still in the game, this area. So like you should be able to. They just didn't want to make all the NPCs. Is that what they wanted? They didn't want. They're like, ah man, writing all that text fucking sucked.
They're to deal with the noise. This design requires a very high degree of precision, so it was necessary addition.
Until the DN breaks out into a roguelite. Well, yeah, if they added more NPCs, you'd realize Kita's dad is one of hundreds. Yeah, I'm not into roguelike games too often, really. I'm like, the one I played the most was like the original Rogue Legacy. I don't think I've ever beat it. And other than that, I played a little bit of Hades, but I didn't really get far into it. I haven't played Darkest Dungeon. Risk of Rain is pretty good. I played a little bit of it, but I'm not like really. I played when asked to play it, right? Like when other people want to hop in a lobby and play Risk of Rain, but I'm not like really like, oh man, I want to play Risk of Rain.
So the orbital pressure changes get absorbed into here.
I see!
Mom! Oh, Tita, what are you doing here? There. Well, I was wondering if there was anything I could do to help. There's something for Renee too. I'm just not sure what I can actually do.
Oh yeah, Renee might be in this game as an actual playable character. Roguelites are both very satisfying and deeply hollow for me. Yeah. What is it? Vampire Survivor? I saw that and it's like, man, not for me. I love watching the numbers go up from leveling and things really fast, but I hate that I can't make my own build. There's that. I also just don't like... I don't like the idea of like playing a game over and over again and losing progress. Usually. Or at least like, I know like a lot of roguelikes like Hades is like, you kind of keep progress in a way, but like, eh.
Huh? What you can do?
Fuck, I can't read.
Well, if you want to help me out, there's one thing you can do for me.
And before this is actually like 3 hours of this fucking reading. Roguelike, old arcade machine. You go back to 0 if you don't put in more coins. Yeah. Roguelike, permanent progression to help you along. Yeah. But even still, it's kind of like, kind of. And there's still like a lot of replaying content. Oh, I didn't really play much of like, what's it called, Binding of Isaac either.
It's annoying the job, but if you're up for it. An annoying job? Oh, okay, I'll do anything I can to help.
I've only ever played the really good ones. You or me? But yeah, from those I like, those are the good ones, right? So like, it's not for me. Maybe I'll be tempted because of stream or something. Maybe one big donation will get me to play one and I'll be forced to play it on stream. But it's like, oh no, this is pain.
It's nothing that important really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork for our return to the world. The way we returned home was kinda, borderline illegal, so no official paperwork's been filed or anything. I'm cool with it, but Dan's brought it up a few times, so it'd be good if someone could get it taken care of. So, thanks! Okay! I'll go be your secretary then! This wasn't what I had in mind when I said I wanted to help. Oh well, I guess I'm still helping her by doing this. I just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can get back and help with the real work.
He's praying to the church. It's like, Lord, have mercy on us. Make sure that we don't fucking turn into another Gundam show. Into a freaking, what's it called? Evangelion.
Found you, Mr. Murdoch!
Wizard of Legend, Risk of Rain, Gunfire Reborn. Forgot that one. 80s. I never heard of, I don't know about Wizard of Legend or Gunfire Reborn. Maybe I heard of it on passing, but like I don't really know of it that well. Yeah, the one I play the most is Rogue Legacy, like the first one. But I don't know. Can you beat it? I never beat it. I'm still somewhat conflicted on the genre as a whole, but Wizard of Legend is that one where you pick spells to add together and they're basically, yeah, I don't know. I might not. I might have to see it. Gunfire Reborn is an FPS roguelite where you play as fairies. Okay. I don't know either. I don't know either.
Found you, Mr. Murdoch! Mr. Murdoch!
Oh, Iodios above, protect us all! Huh? Hello again, Tita. Can I help you with something? Well, wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure and the building is now full of poisonous gas, are you? Or that there was a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed? Or...
Might have seen them in passing. They have really distinct art styles. Maybe.
I'm so sorry! Really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa calls you!
Those were options? What are we talking about? Blowing shit up? What?
Nothing like what happened yet, though, so don't worry.
Really? Well, that's a relief.
The building to be destroyed, a person to... We could do that? We're allowed?
Maybe that's a sign. My prayers reach a goddess after all. Perhaps I should say my prayers for tomorrow while I'm here too then.
That said, do I have a little favor to ask of you?
What kind of favor?
She could have passed on what her mother had told her and asked that Murdoch could sort out the necessary paperwork.
They arrived by air, did they? Can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally?
Shh! Keep it down, keep it down!
Sounds that way!
Oh no, I need to go and get that sorted out right away. Could you stay and pray to hiatus in my place, Tito? Please, just pray that nothing gets destroyed because of that new invention of theirs, and all goes as you planned.
Yeah, they entered the country illegally and they decided to make mechs. They decided to make fucking mechs immediately. Yeah, not a good look. They're also gonna outfit it with a nuke.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Your kind of people.
Yeah. Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. Like making a mech in the first place. I wish I knew what I could do, Bo. When I was strong like Estelle, I could say anything to Rene like he did. I know! I'll get them to let me help with the orbital gears development. If it really does end up like having the same amount of power as Peter Mater, maybe then I'll finally be able to have a proper conversation with her. Time to go and ask.
How long has this cutscene been? How long is it?
This tool here is brand new. You can cut with 10 times more precision than the previous model.
I had no idea you had something like this here now. I think I might have to go over the designs again. Oh, Mom! Here you are!
I think I told all the 6 battles before we got into this. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back, Peter. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'll take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But now that I've done that, Mom, I want to be part of the Orbital Gears deployment team, too. You?
What the fuck was that scary ass sound?
Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters. But I ended up spending some time with Rene while she was in Lemerle. And even if she's a member of the society, she's also my friend. Rene? Where have I heard that before? Oh, wasn't she the girl Peter Mater belongs to?
Erica, I might be permitted to say my piece here.
Say your piece?
Yo, she picked them up? What the fuck?
Mom, what are you? You better have a damn good explanation for this one, Albert. My daughter ended up making friends with a member of Ouroboros. Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? This wasn't in any of the what you sent me.
Well, it was kind of hard to say.
Don't you give me that. As if you hadn't already exposed her to enough danger to make me want to strangle you, and now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Mom, I'm serious. I want to be involved in the Orbital Gears development. I'm completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find some way to talk to her. And the Orbital Gears going to be able to fight on equal terms with the Beta Mater, right?
Oh god. How long must I voice this?
Then I want to be involved because I want the kind of power that Estelle has. Tita. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not considering using the orbital gear to fight Peter Mater yourself, are you?
Well, of course we're gonna use the fucking mech to fight the mech. Why were you gonna make the mech in the first place? This exposition dump isn't an easy voice. I don't know about that. I don't know.
What? That wasn't what I meant.
To oppress the proletariat. We're here to fight Mars. We're here to go to Mars and fight them.
I want to make very sure of this. Do you understand just what we're making here? It's a fucking mech, dude! I fucking fought one! Yeah, I understand! I only got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal. That's not what I mean. Well, The orbital gear is a weapon. No matter how you try to dress that fact up, that's the reality. It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people. But I literally have a fucking cannon! And I just carry this shit around with me! And I'm 13! And I guess she was probably like 12 last game? I don't know how old she was last game. Okay, but what if you add boobs and a really nice butt? What if you add like a claw grippy thing? So then we can say instead of actually being used as a weapon, it's actually a tool for convenience, for like, you know, construction. Then it's fine. And the claw grippy thing has the strength to like tear apart tanks and shit, but you know. Does that make it a bit more 50-50 with an I can't read after a long existential crisis on the philosophy of personhood. The claw grippy thing has the strength of, say, a gorilla, and it's between her. I mean, it's like. I'm gonna continue reading. But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol ships used by the army are made to protect the country, not hurt people. Doesn't matter what I think. Doesn't matter what the developer of any new weapon thinks. We're not the ones actually going out and using the things we make. The devices we pour our hearts into making go on to cause unspeakable suffering to people, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. And you're making it. Yeah, 'cause it's cool! Damn, she's got a point. I'm gonna keep reading. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And after having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want power? She uses a cannon to fire at people. She's probably killed plenty of people by now, actually, when you think about it. Because she uses a cannon. Well, we're doing what we're doing, fully aware of what the potential consequences may be down the line. But can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. And I understand you care deeply about your friend, I do. But that's all the more reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from? But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know?
I appreciate how you feel, Erica, but I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she went through. Why not show her a little more respect?
I'm sure she has, but that doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. But carrying them, that's 100% okay. Everyone can carry weapons here. The researchers don't get to say in how our inventions end up being used down the line. That's just our fate. Honestly, when you think about it, we didn't even have to buy anything for Tita. She was apparently just waiting at home for like Agate to show up so that she could like, what's it called? You know, she just was waiting casually at home, got randomly teleported, and she already is battle equipped. She just carries the cannon with her at all times. That's what we have to accept when we're doing our jobs.
That we do.
I know where she's coming from, but I absolutely can't let her be a part of this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden, not at her age. She's probably killed people. I know what Mom's saying is true. I know. Really, I do. But then what am I supposed to do? Just sit around helplessly? I know. I'll go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me. Tita inserted the card into the slot in the elevator
panel. I don't remember this elevator existing. Did it exist? Maybe. I remember it being smaller, but maybe I'm just dumb. Dad! Tita! Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. This is quite the exposition. Oh boy. Really? So she wouldn't give you permission to join then? No! I understand what Spawn's saying, I really do. It's just so frustrating than not being able to do anything. Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals over ones driven by emotion or curiosity. It's especially true for this project, given that the future of Liberal's national defense may end up hinging on it. It was never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid. That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Brandy, though. Maybe what I'm saying is childish. I don't know, but it's what I really feel, and I'm not budging. Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the time, I feel like I keep changing his voice. At the time, I don't think it has anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear either. Yeah, I definitely changed his voice. Having it easy isn't going to make confronting her any easier. Tita, confronting someone head-on about something is a very different thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something once it's made up. I know! Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I wanted to in the end. Give him a mumble in if you know. Well, what's a good mumble in for that voice? I'm here! I'm here to save the day. I know it doesn't sound. That works. I'm here. What would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Hi, honey. Hello. Hello, honey. Hi, honey. How are you doing? Oh, man, this is such a lovely day, isn't it? Oh, it's such a lovely day, isn't it? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her? You backed down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. You already know that it's not going to be easy to talk to Renee. If you want to succeed, you'll need a stronger spirit than you've got now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you really feel. You'll just back down first. That reminds me of something I said once, actually. He said fighting's all about guts. Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, no? I really am starting to worry about this agate fellow. I think resolve is more appropriate word here than guts. You'll need to have the resolve to express all of your honest feelings, sir. Plus, you need to accept hers in return. Isn't that the same thing? Isn't resolve and guts the same thing? Anyway. No doubt it'll be a lot easier said than done, too. Well, I know she's from the society that's been and made her too strong for me to compete against as I am. Especially because I don't have that kind of power Estelle does. I'm not even confident she'll want to listen to what I'll have to say. And even if she does, that it'll have any effect on her.
spent some time with her. I went shopping with her. I sat and talked with her. So I know that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. Sure, she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl.
I can't believe I'm still doing this voice, dude. It's so long. This fucking cutscene.
She's an ordinary girl who's like an excited little kid when we found a cute pendant in the shop. When I tripped and fell, she didn't hesitate to hold out her hand for me. She's a good person, and I still think of her as my friend even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Peter Mater have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the Orbital Gear will give me a chance to change that. If I have that, I might finally be able to see a little bit of the world that she does. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart, even a little, and tell me how she really feels, all while listening to my feelings too.
Oh my gosh, she's still going.
That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer.
Hi, honey! I'm so proud of how much you've grown. What do you think about all this, Erica?
What? Mom! How long have you been listening in on us? Not long. I only overheard the last part of your conversation. Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course, what? If you finally get to talk to this Renee girl again, and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you going to do? Exactly the same thing! I'll do exactly the same as I would otherwise. Because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be a part of my life, even if she doesn't want me to be a part of hers. I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Estelle can, but I can still try and get her to know more about her and Peter Meter, and can make a stronger connection with her through the Orbital Gear. There's nothing stopping me doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so I can be a part of her life, I want to do it, even if it's small.
This is so hard to do for extended periods of time, dude.
Because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel.
So want me to ruin Peter Mater for you? Oh no. Oh no.
I see. Well, I can't help but feel like you're being a little naive, but you got me. I'll accept all you said as a sufficient reason for participating in the Orbital Gear project.
Every time they talk about it, I hear Mater from Cars movies. Alright, that's not as bad. Okay, yeah, okay, sure. You didn't ruin it. I thought some horrible lore was gonna happen. I thought some horrible shit was gonna be dropped.
Really? Really? Now what are you two waiting for? We got work to do. Done! I've redone the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we're going to start making the quartz prototypes. So I can be part of the development?
You try hearing Larry the Cable Guy in your head every time a cool mech is talked about. It ruins your life, dude.
You promise? Uh-huh. We'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm going to be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready.
Yay! Child labor!
Yeah! Bring it on!
Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Good. Are you ready to get started?
So hard to be so generic. Thanks to her efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the Orbital Gear's development. The familiar central factory is filled with new sense of tension as it became the building ground for a new invention. Tita was able to work as a full-fledged engineer equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were constant and relentless. That was the source of her true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. Oh my god, we're still going.
It's still going.
Hi, Passion 9. Stuck in the longest cutscene ever. You never get to play the game again. I have to talk for like 50 hours straight, apparently.
All done.
This has been a 2-hour cutscene, I think. Oh my god.
All right, time to begin our activation test.
Okay, I don't know if it's been 2 hours. It's been a minute. It's been a while.
Hi, honey. I think we could probably...
Wait,
I'm here.
wait, what's a better mumbling? Oh, do all for one or some shit.
Save the day. I think we could probably do with a little break. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now.
Want it to match the voice in the back?
Save the day yet again. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now.
How do you still have so much energy, Mom? And how do you two have so little? Pull yourselves together, people. The best part of developing something new is about to begin. That goes for you especially, Tita. Me? The seed in our prototype here is on the small side, so there's not any...
Get in the fucking mech, Tita! Get in the fucking mech!
So there's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it.
This seems like a huge design oversight. Why did you make it so small that only a child could drive it? Why would you do that? Why would you even consider doing... You know what this means, right? When other people are gonna make this shit, they're just gonna fucking conscript children. They're just gonna send the children to do this shit. Wars are gonna be fought by children more. As if they weren't already being done.
So there's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it. So you're going to need to be part of our test until the very end. Woo! Child soldiers, here we go! I know! Please let me have some sleep first! Can I, please have a save point so I can, stop the stream? And, give my voice a rest, dude? Well, okay, only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today, when you're in this state and ending up in a bunch of mistakes being made.
Save the day. She's she's done very well, in my opinion. Not even most veteran engineers can keep up with your working pace. I'm amazed our little daughter did it on her first project.
More water is very important at this point. Just downing this fucking water, dude. Oh boy.
What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? I can't fucking read. I can't say words. They're fucking horrible. Okay, so that's the activation test penciled in for Friday the 28th. Huh? Wait, tomorrow's Friday? Yes, it is. Why do you ask? I need to start cooking then.
I've finished running all the necessary simulations with the Capel. Should be able to perform a rough as intended. Fuck! Tina, what's the rush?
Grandpa! I just realized tomorrow's the last Friday of the month.
Ah, yes! That's when Agate's coming, isn't it?
Yeah! I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food.
Oh, if you're taking requests,
We're having a...
Agate?
Oh, I thought... Oh, is it just her being pissed off? Oh, I thought we were having like, I thought that was the moment where like she got teleported. But no, I guess we're just having a JoJo moment where we're like, oh, we're sensing danger. I'm not sure I follow. What's special about the last Friday of the month?
Oops, I forgot to tell you. This is going to be your first time meeting Agate, isn't it? You see, he comes over here to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day. So, so our dear friend Agate is visiting. Is he? What a coincidence that he should choose the day of our test to make his arrival. He sure is a lucky man. Mom?
Well, you see, Tita, your mother, she breaks the box. Yeah.
Dad, darling, I just had a brilliant idea.
Oh, God.
I've decided that tomorrow's tests are going to require sacrifice.
Oh, God.
We can't just let any old person come over to our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family. I hope you're get ready, Agate Krosner.
So, let me get this straight. You're saying you want Agate to help with the test, right? I'm not sure I'd recommend that, Erica. He's a useless dolt where technology's concerned. Can't see him being a big help.
Help? Oh, I'm expecting a lot more than that from him. I'm expecting him to offer his very life in the name of science. What?
Come now, Erica. This is no time for being silly. I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I'd like the chance to have a good long talk with him myself.
You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today's going to be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me? Or do they seem to have Agate all wrong?
Side story, Orbital Gear Project Part 1 finished. That's a side story? You forced me to watch that shit, bruh. I don't know if that's a side story. Was I just not giving the... Should I... If I didn't go up, I wouldn't have seen this or some shit? 3,000 Mira. We made money. Did we all see that, or was that only her? Think Odious, you're all right.
Are you feeling okay? You look quite tired.
Oh, God, you can't believe how tired I am. Can I just please save? I want to call it a stream. My voice is fucking killing me.
I'm fine. I did have to fight some scary enemies, but I managed to pull through.
That's good. So what happened there?
Well, a really long fucking cutscene happened.
Could I explain everything that happened on the other side of the door?
I see.
Yep, sounds like this is another one of their rules. All right. In other words, first you need to meet some condition or conditions to get the door to open. After that, you fight your way through a battle or trial. Win and you get to see some kind of memory friend and walk away with Mira as a bonus. That sums things up.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. Memory Fragment didn't feel like it was quite finished, though. There seemed to be more that I didn't get to see.
How would you know? Why would it matter? You were there! You were there! It was a memory of you!
Huh. Maybe there's more than one pattern to these doors then. Either way, every time we find one, we should probably note its location and conditions down.
Indeed.
About memory doors. Memory doors are located throughout the game and allow you to see various optional scenes. These are optional? Well, I guess this one wasn't. In all, there are 3 types of doors. Moon doors, containing lengthy side stories. Star doors contain short side stories. And sun doors contain minigames. Oh boy. In order to open a door, you will need to fulfill one or multiple conditions. Furthermore, some doors will require certain characters to win a battle in order to view the contents within. After viewing the contents of a door for the first time, you will earn Mira, depending on your choices or actions, potentially even bonuses such as items. All of this information is automatically recorded in the notebook and can be viewed at any time. Finally, you can also warp to any door you have discovered using the cube. Jesus, god damn, that was a while. Ugh. Well, yeah, I gotta give my voice a break. I was gonna probably end around 3, and then it ended up going up to like 3:30. One moment, let me see something real quick. Corey lurking. Well, unfortunately, like Corey, you're lurking at just about when I'm about to end, really. But I saw that you went ahead and thank you regardless. Let me see. I hate that it mutes stuff. I can't like look for the stream to raid while music playing. That kind of sucks. Now, I did see Corey's live. If I want to raid Corey, I could raid Corey. Yeah, we'll raid Corey. Oh boy. Well, you might be a little surprised. I don't know if he's actively listening. Oh, this is how raids work now. Okay. Oh. Corey. Yeah. I forgot that they told me they're adding a new way of how raids work. Like raid searches. Wow, I can't see my own chat though while I'm doing this. That feels like a bit of an oversight. It feels like a bit of an oversight. Anyway, guys, thank you for dropping by, for lurking, for chilling. Corey's about to start stream soon, so I'm gonna just go ahead and raid him. If you haven't, please leave a follow. I am trying to slowly get more streams going. So, yeah. See you guys later. Hopefully, I don't know if I can stream tomorrow, but hopefully more streams within the week. See you guys later. Is it gonna do the thing? I forgot. I have to do the 10-second thing. I have to do the 10-second thing. Yeah, I see people joining in just as I'm about to end. I'm sorry for my voice. I'm tired. I really gotta go. Bye.